Essential oils are wonderful healing compounds. Worldwide awareness will continue to grow, but in this video we hope to dispel the misinformation about what essential oils are and are not. Many of the following myths are rooted in personal desire or corporate desire to sell more oils to unsuspecting people. Let's work together to get the facts straight and find healing together in truth. Myth number 1. The soles of the feet are the best place to apply essential oils. Massage Today and Aromatherapy United debunk this popular practice, as the science shows our stratum corneum is the thickest on the soles of our feet at about 400 to 600 micrometers, which makes it more difficult for essential oils to penetrate cell membranes. While it's true that our feet are very porous when compared to the rest of our body, it's also true that these pores are mostly sweat glands that are not a reliable delivery method to the blood. Alternatively, the stratum corneum on the arms, back, legs, and abdomen measure about 8 to 15 micrometers and prove to be much more effective locations for penetration for essential oils. Myth number 2. Essential oils will cure everything for anyone. Even here at the Oil University, we continue to be amazed daily by the stories we hear of how lives are improved through the use of essential oils. But in our collective effort to heal the world naturally, we must be careful not to get caught up in the one-size-fits-all fallacy. The success you may discover with one oil may not have the same result for your friend. We often see fallacious conclusions to explain this discrepancy with the following statements. You didn't use this oil correctly. You must have received a bad batch of the oil. You didn't pray hard enough or believe well enough. Essential oils simply don't work. The fact is, our bodies respond differently to the complex compounds of an essential oil, and where you find success with one essential oil, your friend might find the same success for the same condition with a completely different oil. We also see cases where users looking for natural treatments simply don't find improvement to their condition after trying multiple oils and blends. We encourage each individual to seek out every natural option to improve their health, but be open to the fact that essential oils might not be the end-all fix for the condition they're targeting. Myth number 3. There's only one company in the world that produces the highest quality essential oil. The internet is helping to dispel this myth, but there are some companies that still continue this mantra. The fact is, there are many essential oil companies that produce the highest quality essential oil, and Jade Bloom is no exception. At this point in our educational series, our hope is that we've empowered you with the knowledge you need to seek out the highest quality essential oils and know the right questions to ask to ensure that you're receiving the best for you and those around you. Myth number 4. Essential oils labeled as therapeutic grade or clinical grade are an indication that you're purchasing the highest quality oil. There's no governing body that certifies grades of essential oil, and as we've learned, the quality behind an essential oil has more to its story than can be revealed by a GCMS test. Therapeutic grade or clinical grade are great examples, but not an exhaustive list, of marketing terms made by the company to set their oils above that of other companies. The company producing the oils decides to label their oils with these terms, not a third-party governing body. For example, Jade Bloom could decide to create and trademark the term ISTC, International Standard Therapeutic Certification, and proceed to stamp that on every Jade Bloom bottle. The story could continue that Jade Bloom is now the only company in the world that's ISTC certified. However, ISTC would merely be a marketing term and an indication by the company themselves, not a third-party governing standard, that their oils are of the highest quality available. If you understand that, we don't believe it's wrong for a company to use a marketing term like therapeutic grade to describe their oils, as individual users should be interested in what the company's position is on the quality of the oils they're selling. However, you should make plans to do a little more research and ask a few more questions about how the company produces their essential oils to get a clearer picture of the quality, rather than shopping for oils simply based on a company's chosen marketing term. Myth number 5. Essential oils as we know them today have been used for thousands of years. Steam distillation was discovered in the 11th century by a Persian scientist named Avicenna, so we could possibly say that essential oils have been used for hundreds of years, but not thousands of years. Certainly during biblical times, extracted oils were used, but the chemistry of an extracted oil yields a very different chemistry than what a steam distilled oil yields today. Myth number 6. The best essential oils will never expire or deteriorate. If it were possible to store essential oils in an oxygen-free atmosphere, then there could possibly be some truth to this myth. But in the world we live in, everything oxidizes and breaks down with time, even 100% pure essential oils. However, proper care of your essential oil bottles will allow your oils to last for years. This should include storing your oils in a dark, cool place out of direct sunlight and keeping your lids tight when not in use. Myth number 7. A rash or other bodily expression of irritation in response to an essential oil is just your body attempting to detoxify and is good for you. We're not sure where exactly this myth originated, but if you're having a reaction to an essential oil, it's unlikely a symptom of your body detoxifying. People develop rashes from chemical reactions to drugs, foods, and plants. Rashes are also the result of stress, bad air quality, viruses, irritation, heat, or even a lack of sleep. Our bodies are designed to respond to conditions they don't like, and we look at rashes as warning signs to make some adjustments. We should look at a rash or other expression of irritation from the use of an essential oil in the same way we do with everything else. If you do experience irritation at the site of application with essential oils, you should reduce the frequency of use, quantity of the oil applied, or eliminate the use of that oil altogether. Myth number 8. The only essential oils you should use are the ones approved by the FDA. The FDA doesn't approve or disapprove brands of essential oils. Depending on the intended use, the FDA has regulatory requirements for essential oils that would either classify it as a cosmetic or a drug. Alternatively, essential oils such as the 100% pure essential oils used by Jade may already be generally recognized as safe for its intended use, which includes being used as a food additive as long as it meets the few small requirements for safety in processing and handling. The GRAS substance list published by the FDA is available to the general public and includes the scientific names of the variety of plant oil that have been tested and can be used to cross-reference against the variety you may be interested in purchasing. Myth number 9. An oil labeled as an absolute means it's adulterated. When steam distillation isn't effective or compromises the plant material, then solvents instead of steam might be used to extract the oil. In the same way that oil can become adulterated during steam distillation or cold pressing, so can it become adulterated during solvent extraction. The identification of an oil as an absolute instead of an essential oil indicates that solvents may have been used during the extraction of the oil, but doesn't necessarily mean that the oil is adulterated. If this method is performed properly with the right solvents, then the solvents can be completely removed from the oil in the final stage, the same way that the juice of a citrus oil is removed during the final stage of cold pressing, or the water is removed in the final stage of steam distillation of an essential oil. Myth number 10. You always get what you pay for with essential oils. We see this phrase commonly used most often by individuals selling higher priced oils. While it can be true that you can get what you pay for, it's also true that you can overpay for what you get. If you're willing to pay a higher price for a brand that others can't afford, or you simply aren't willing to overpay, it's important to understand that higher priced oil is not always an indication that the oil is of higher quality. Price consideration should certainly be part of your evaluation process when deciding what brand of oils you'd like to purchase. However, don't fall victim to the misconception that the price of the oil automatically makes that oil of higher quality. Thousands of Jade customers have learned from their own research that they're in no way sacrificing quality by purchasing lower priced oils. No matter what brand you choose, the Oil University simply asks that you be respectful of the choices of others, and that we work together to promote worldwide awareness of the benefits and daily use of 100% pure essential oils.